I don't get to see them.
Yeah.
All right, Coach McCarthy's ready.
Okay, here we go.
Morning, Mike.
Good morning, David. Question, please.
You just started. You put anyone else on the COVID list since Bradley and I yesterday? And can you update us also on Neal? Is there still a possibility he emerges, or will he be out as well?
There's no one else is on the COVID list. Currently both Anai and Neal are two COVID protocols, and Keanu and Bradley will not be available Monday night.
Mike, can you talk about your defensive line rotation now? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Repeat the question, please.
Is Neal still a close contact, or has he since tested positive?
He has tested positive.
So does that put his availability even for next week's game in jeopardy? Does that window, a 10-day period, start over once the guys put on?
I mean, the specifics of the protocol, he will not be available Monday, but we'll see we how it goes. We definitely haven't rolled him out for Carolina yet. So.
Like, these are a lot of hits now in your defensive line, and with Neal out. Can you just talk about your defensive line rotation now, what you're looking at there, and what this does for you at linebacker as well?
Well, I mean, we're still working through the final pieces of our 48-man projected roster for Monday night. So it's obvious, the guys that had worked yesterday, and as far as how we're going to play them, I mean, it's a lot of it has to do with how they play. So. We'll be somewhere in the area of 8 or 9 defensive linemen available.
I know you were reluctant to play Chauncey because he only had that one out of practice, but how does he look now that he's gotten a couple more days of work?
I mean, I really like the combination of last week's work and this week's work for Chauncey. I thought he had a really good day yesterday in pads, so he's making a lot of progress, and hopefully we'll see how the work wraps up tomorrow. But I thought so far so good.
Any change in contract?
Say it again, please.
Bradley Knight, is he in the protocol as a close contact, or was there a positive test there?
I'll answer this for the last time. Bradley Knight is in the protocol, but yes, he did test positive.
Any change in Donovan Wilson's status for practice today?
Well, we're doing the jog through today, so I mean he'll participate. We'll see, really, I think tomorrow will be the big day for Dono.
What does he need to do for you tomorrow, Mike, since he's missed so much time here? What do you need to see from him?
Well, today's, we're on a Friday schedule, so today we'll have the jog through. And just in general, I think just like last week, he would need to practice tomorrow to be available for Monday night.
There were no setbacks with him, right? Or is it just the progression of his healing?
I would say it's more the progression of his healing and, just where he is as far as the rehab work with Britt Brown. So, as they continue to work through it. Every day you get the report at the end of the day, and we'll just see how it goes the next 2 days.
Mike, what's tomorrow like when you're done with your practice tomorrow? Do you guys look at games? Do you just focus still on Philadelphia? Do you start looking ahead to Carolina stuff? How do you guys look at tomorrow as a coaching staff?
As a coaching staff, we'll start today with our preparation for Carolina after the players conclude. The players, we go from 11 o'clock to 12:15 in the jog through, and the players have the stay program for 2 hours. The coaching staff will have a staff meeting, then we'll move on to the pre-planning for Carolina, both today and again tomorrow, and again Monday morning.
And is this where Ben McAdoo's influence, is that kind of what he's doing? He's like a step ahead of everything for you on both sides of the ball?
Yeah, definitely. Ben's done a great job, not only with the advanced scouting, but some other projects along the way. So it's a tremendous resource that we have here. But he does that weekly. So frankly, Ben's already ready for Carolina, and he's starting to move on to the Giants.
How integral has advanced scouting been this first 2 weeks of the season? The way you guys, in particular on offense, have adapted to, and I guess anticipated what the defense was going to do and adapted accordingly. How much of a factor is advanced scouting in that?
I think advanced scouting is very important. I think our personnel department does a really nice job of giving us the scouting report of actually what goes on in the last game on Sunday. So we'll get that on Monday. Frankly, actually, we'll do that Tuesday this week. But between the personnel department and exactly the old the old breakdown that they do in the new one, and then you add Ben's McAdoo's work to that. So I feel like it's been very helpful for us.
We think about
Like understanding with
Go ahead.
Say again.
Who's? Please repeat.
like understanding that you reach a point of critical mass at some point with injuries, but like with what you're dealing with on the defensive line now, you've really stressed into your personnel versatility, guys who can play different positions, different packages. Is this part of the reason why you feel you're better able to weather these on a game-to-game basis if you face with the profile of player you're getting defensively now?
Definitely. I mean, position flexibility is critical. Especially not only for injuries, but the game plan, matchups, and what you're trying to present to the opponent each and every week. So it's definitely helpful with the particular situation that we're in with the number of injuries up front. So I think the coaches and players have done a great job of just rolling through the changes, and frankly, it's opportunities for new people. And the practice structure and environment hasn't changed. I was very pleased with the both practices this week, and and it's something that we have more of it the first 3 weeks than you like, but I think our players have handled it very well, and definitely for what's in front of us too. I mean, this is a big time game. This is a division game. It's we're expecting a heck of a contest Monday night, and I know our fans are going to be ready to go, rocking and rolling, and so our team will be ready when we kick it off Monday.
When you think about all the issues you had last year, your division record, I'm sure wasn't what you like for it to be. How now would you like to reestablish yourself Monday night as, what, we can handle our business now in the division?
Really haven't thought about last year. I mean, last year was an experience that we were able to utilize in our research and development phase during the off season. And we're a new team. They're a new team. They got a new staff. We're trying to project what we think they're going to try to challenge us with. But at the end of the day, we're really starting today. We're really focused on what we need to do to be successful. And so far the prep has been good. Preparation puts you in position to have a good start to the game. But we got 2 weeks under our belt where we've done a really good job adjusting throughout the football game. So we need to be in the same mindset again Monday night, especially with the anticipation of unscouted looks and competing against a new coaching staff.
Mike, what do you think of Leighton's Mike, what do you think of Leighton's coverage ability against running back, tight ends, and things that you want to do with that at that spot?
I think Leighton does a heck of a job. I think once again, I think position flexibility is something. His ability to play different positions. He's a great communicator. So I think he's definitely a good matchup for us.
What differences have you seen in CD's play strength, and specifically how that might show up after the catch or with his blocking?
I think CD is stronger than he was last year. I think he's playing with more confidence. He's definitely more familiar with what we're asking him to do, and I think he has a very strong connection with Dak Prescott. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.